Oh, well, here's one I made earlier. Eyeshadow. I'm just gonna use the inside of my sleeve. I swear I did brush my hair about 10 minutes ago. I'm not too sure what's happened, but today I'm going to be following Emma Chamberlain's makeup tutorial that she posted on Vogue. Well, I mean, she didn't post it. She filmed it for Vogue. They posted it yesterday on their YouTube channel. It's currently number 10 on trending. And I love following celebrity makeup routines just because they always do their makeup so different to me, and I like seeing how it turns out on my face. Never quite end up looking like them, but it's still fun to follow along with their makeup, and that's what I'm going to be doing with Emma. And she always looks so naturally pretty, so let's see if I can maybe learn something from her. Also, thank you guys so much for putting up with me and sticking with me through these interesting times. I've been a bit all over the place. If you follow my Twitter, you might have seen like I've not been that great recently, but I mean, we're still going through it, aren't we? It's still a pandemic, it's still a bit shit, and I think with this third lockdown in the UK, it's just kind of past the point of everyone, you know, in the first lockdown, people were baking banana bread and trying to do workouts. I mean, I was not doing either of those things, but now it's got to the third lockdown, it's just a bit like, ugh. But I hope you're all doing okay. Okay, Emma, take it away. Oh, I should probably move a bit further forward.
I am a huge fan of Vogue light makeup. This is a tinted face.
So I've just skipped through her skincare stuff.
This is a tinted face oil, life-changing. I like, it basically acts as like a super light foundation-ish type of thing.
Okay.
So I put a little bit on my hands, I rub it, and I just literally like lightly rub it in.
Sweet, I can do that. I've got this one, which is by Typology, which is also a foundation serum type thing. I used this in a video not too long ago, and I've got the shade, oh, type 2. And I kind of love how she's just rubbing this in with her hands, because honestly, that's what I do with this kind of product. So, hello. Okay, I need another syringe. It's not called a syringe, is it? It's called a pipette. I don't need another syringe. I need another pipette.
It's like so nice and light. I started wearing makeup probably 8th grade / freshman year of high school because I became a cheerleader competitively, and we had to do crazy hair and makeup, and I just ended up getting kind of decent at it. Then when it came to day-to-day wear, I never was huge into it up until recently. Let's really make sure we're looking okay here.
Am I blended?
See how nice and light it is though on your skin? It makes you look glowy, and like, it's an amazing product.
Nice. I love how she just uses her hands. Right, hopefully I'm blended. Oh, I'm wearing white pajama bottoms. I was about to just... I'm gonna do it. They're just pajamas. It's okay. Normally I would use some kind of primer underneath this because it is a very glowy, serum-y foundation type stuff. Okay, moving on to concealer.
Concealer. I'm always trying out new concealers because these under eye bags are not going away anytime soon. They are in fact genetic.
Right, so she's
It's funny because I'm starting to see people on TikTok draw on under eye bags or under eye dark circles.
Literally.
With like dark eyeshadow, and I'm like, wait a minute. Under eye bags are trending now. Under eye circles are trending now. Count me in.
Mad, isn't it?
I
Okay.
like to put this in with my fingers. I used to use a sponge, but I find that it looks more dewy and natural if I use my finger.
Cool.
I also like to put the excess products that are on my fingers on my eyelids. It just creates like a nice light base for the things that go there next. I use powder early.
Oh, hang on. So she doesn't have any blemishes that she needs to conceal. She just put a very light layer of concealer under her eyes. And that's it. But I've got a big spot in the middle of my head. Okay, it's not big. I'm being dramatic. I've got a spot in the middle of my head. So I'm going to put a bit on that. A bit on this redness in between my eyebrows. And just on these blemishes around here, and this one, and this one. Her skin is beautiful. To be fair, my skin's not doing too bad at the moment, but I do just want a bit of extra coverage. By the way, I used the Bare Minerals concealer, the liquid one. Can't remember what it's called. I could just read it. It's the Bare Skin concealer, and I've got the shade Light. Very natural so far, I like it.
I use powder early.
Thank
in
you.
my routine because I feel like it just prevents from any creasing in my base of whatever is going on here.
Thank you, Emma.
Let's not comment on my brush usage because I literally just choose whatever brush I feel like would work best for what I'm doing. I think setting under eyes, forehead, and chin is the most important I've found. And under my nose actually too.
Okay, I love her for setting her under eyes first, because I swear every single one of these celebrity routines, they either don't set their under eyes at all, or they will do it as like the last step, and I'm like, how have your under eyes not creased in this time? So she said her chin, her forehead, and her under eyes, and under her nose. I mean, I'm kind of feeling like I need to set my whole face, but I'm not going to, because Emma didn't, but I am just going to set these smile lines because I know what I'm like. I've tried to leave my cheeks, but I think I got them when I did this with my under eyes.
I'm having a good makeup day. Sometimes I have fully bad makeup days and I do my whole face makeup and I'm like, this just looks wrong.
Oh, I feel you.
But today's a good day, so I'm glad that you're here with me.
You look good.
Bronzing now.
Bronzer.
You know, just a little light dusting. Never hurt anybody.
I agree. So she does a light dusting of bronzer. I mean, can't relate because most of the time I put way too much bronzer on, but we're gonna do a light dusting today. By the way, if I forget to talk about anything, I will link it down below. This Kiko bronzer has been discontinued, but it looked the most similar to the one that she was using. Cool. I would say that's a light dusting of bronzer. Is that a light dusting? She then does highlighter, which is interesting. So she does her highlight before her blush.
Highlighter. The thing I've learned is less is more, and that's because you watch a tutorial and you realize you don't need to put the whole bottle of foundation on your hand to make your skin look good. You know?
She's not wrong.
If anything, it'll look worse.
Where's she putting it? Oh my god. Wait, what? Okay, so she just put a highlighter pretty much like all over her eyelid. No shade to her, by the way. I know that she's not a makeup artist. I'm also not a makeup artist. I probably do so many things wrong with my makeup, but I do what works for me and she's doing what works for her. Puts it on her brow bone. She also like did this in the corner of her eyes with her massive ass highlighter brush. Cool. And then she did a bit on her nose as well, but just kind of like her whole nose. It's very quick and easy so far. I just need to find some eyeshadow. Oh, well, here's one I made earlier. That was the easiest find ever. Wait, let me just refocus myself.
Eyeshadow.
Eyeshadow. So she's just whacking it all over her eyelid.
Sometimes I'll add in like a...
So she's just taken quite a big brush. I'm using my Extra Spice palette and I'm taking the shade Cookie Dough, which is pretty much non-existent. But it looks like a very similar shade to what she's using, and she literally has just put this all over her eyelid with a big brush. Oh, I didn't mean to try and wing that out. She does quite a rounded shape for eyeshadow.
A little bit of a color like this into my crease, but I make sure I don't overdo it because it's very easy to overdo it.
Okay, so just a little bit of a darker brown in her crease. But she doesn't want to overdo it. I mean, I've probably already overdone it. I don't even think they're even. Are they even? What have I just done to my eyeballs? I've literally just whacked those colours on there. She doesn't seem to be too precise with it, so I'm just going to go with that.
I am not a big eyeliner person, so I like to take this kind of medium brown and maybe mix it with a little bit of this brown.
Okay, I can do that.
This side is just a nightmare for me trying to get my hand. Can you tell? Say hi to my cat. What's up?
Oh, her cat is so cute. Let's add a little bit of the shade Running Late just over the top. Maybe that'll make it look a little bit warmer. Oh no, now it just looks orange. These shades are not matching Emma's shades, but you know what? I was gonna say that's okay, but it's not really okay, is it? Because I'm following one of her tutorials. So she then just took a dark brown, or medium brown as she called it. I'm gonna mix this shade with this shade. And she just lined her eyes, but she didn't do a wing or anything.
This side is just a nightmare for me trying to get my hand.
She just seemed to line her eyes close to her lash line.
If you keep scratching on the door though, you're grounded. Back to work. Being a cat mom is not easy.
I feel her on that, but dog mum. Oh, she does it under
a little
her.
bit of this. I rub it in between my fingers. And I just kind of lightly tap it on my inner corner. I feel like that really lightens my eyes up.
Wait a sec, so she used her eyeliner to just go under, like on her lash line here. See, I would normally take my eyeshadow a lot further underneath, like my eye bags, pretty much, but she's just done a very thin line, so I'm gonna do the same. And then she's taking a highlighter shade, so I'm taking this shade called Everyday from the palette. She rubs it between her fingers, I'm terrified, and then puts it in the inner corner of her eyes. I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury highlighter instead to do this. This is a bit of a brighter shade. That definitely did brighten my eyes, but it's gone kind of everywhere. Brows.
Brow gel.
Cool. Clear brow gel.
Keep them nice and fluffy.
Oh, I can't open it. Okay, scrap that. Let's get a different clear brow gel. Her eyebrows are quite a bit darker than mine. Mine are definitely due a bit of a tint.
Then I take a little bit of tinted brow gel.
Cool. I'll do the same.
The next few steps of this routine is just out of order, but that's the way I like to do it. So bear with me. I like to wipe all the excess product off my lip. And then I take this plumping lip cream.
Ooh.
And I put this on.
Very natural eyebrows today. So she wipes off what is on her lips, and I don't have anything to wipe it with, so I'm just gonna use the inside of my sleeve. Then she uses a plumping lip gloss. I'm using the Too Faced one because I don't have the Buxom one, but this works really well as well. So she puts a light plumping lip gloss on. Nice, nice. Now we wait for my lips to swell up. It really does tingle, this Too Faced one.
I let it sit while I do the remainder of my look.
That's smart.
So my lips can kind of fluffen up.
Fair enough. Oh god, it's really tingling. It's really tingling
I
already.
think that I could use some blush. This is the only blush I literally own.
I love that.
I hate the way you have to smile when you put on blush. Can you guys look away for a second while I do this?
So this is Milani Luminoso blush, and she just kind of put it all over her cheeks in the middle of her face, but she was like, I hate how you have to smile when you put on blush. I always pull the creepiest face when I do my blush. I sit here like, so she didn't put that much on. Oh, then she curls her lashes. Lash curlers.
Eyelash curler is so gross. But I've had it for so long. It's just the only one I've ever found that I like.
Ah. Did that do anything? Did I just miss my eyelashes? I never normally curl my lashes, but maybe I should, because I do feel like that's just made a difference. The brush of her mascara one looks really skinny, so I'm using my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara, which has also got a very skinny little wand. Oh wow, my lashes look really curly actually.
I love the like twiggy look with like the crazy lower lash line.
Same.
Lip liner.
Oh, then she wipes it off. So she uses the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner.
I've always neglected my lips, but I feel like they actually pull together a full makeup look. And I've recently learned the importance, so here we are.
I really should sharpen mine, but that did the job. Lips are lined. Oh, and then she puts a gloss on.
What do you think?
Is that it? That is literally it. She puts a gloss on and then she's done. This is the finished look. That was the quickest makeup look I've ever done. What do you guys think? So that was it for our makeup. Even though it was pretty much the same kind of steps that I would normally do for my makeup, actually more. I wouldn't normally do my eyeshadow, but then I guess there's a few things that were taken away. Like with my eyebrows, I normally do a lot more to my eyebrows, and with my skin, I would normally, if I'm doing a full face like this, a lot of the time I will put my foundation on with a brush and I'll use a much heavier coverage foundation, whereas this serum foundation, just rubbing it in with my skin, so quick, and then the eyebrows as well, super quick. Although personally for me, I would define my eyebrows just a little bit more with a bit of pencil, but overall I actually think this makeup looks nice. And Emma looks absolutely gorgeous. She always looks so naturally beautiful, I think, and she looks stunning. I really like her brown hair. She's saying that she got rid of her blonde hair and that she doesn't really like the brown, but I really like her brown hair. I think it looks really nice. So I'm just gonna answer a question of the day. If you guys have got any more questions, please leave them down below with the hashtag question of the day. Today's question comes from Edie Lipscomb, and she has said, what cameras do you use for vlogging and for filming sit-down videos? Thank you, love your videos. Thank you. So I have actually just upgraded my vlog camera. I used to film my vlogs on the Canon G7X Mark II. It's a really good camera in terms of quality, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it if you're planning on using it a lot, because it doesn't last a very long time, which is really unfortunate. Like, it's a really good quality camera and it was great, but the screws come loose on it, like it's not built to last. And so I have just upgraded to the Sony ZV-1 vlogging camera, which is more expensive than the Canon G7X Mark II, but that one's also really good quality, and I've literally only just posted one vlog with that at the moment. My main channel camera, I film on the Canon EOS 750D, and the lens that I use is the Sigma 30mm f1.4 lens, I believe. I think that's what this lens is. I am actually looking to upgrade my main channel camera and the lens as well, because I've had this for about 5 years now, I think. It is still going strong, but I just don't think it's the best quality that it could be. So I'm looking at maybe getting the Canon 90D. I'm not sure. If anybody has the Canon 90D, let me know. Is it decent? Right, I'm gonna end this here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a very fun video to recreate Emma's makeup. I actually really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed it too. And I hope you're all doing okay. I'm sending you all my love. If you are struggling at the moment, just know that it's not just you. I think a lot of us are going through shit at the moment, but I hope you're okay, and this won't be forever. And yeah, hopefully this video was a bit of a distraction today, and I will see you in my next one. I'm gonna try and be better with my uploads, because I know I've uploaded once this week. Yeah, I'm trying my best. But I will see you guys in the next one, whenever that will be. Bye!